Right, well there it is. Hello, welcome back. Here we go. Starting from Spear of Adun 10, which is the 347. I've got a bit more of a fresh mind now that we're restarting on the next day, and I know that I've got to go back, defend against the Nidus attacks. Then there's an attack on the east side from a bunch of Zerg units, and then I'm going to come back down and destroy the Protoss at the bottom left. So let's go for that. And in an ideal world, I would have built more gateways now that I've had time to think about it, but I was taking a risk, seeing if I could just get away with 2 gateways. So you guys need to go over there. I'm not even going to worry about these too much. So let's go in. This going over here, get this dealt with, get that dealt with, more stalkers, why not, another pylon. Okay, so we got our army. There's an attack that comes from the east side, if I remember rightly. It's not very clear as to when that's definitely going to happen, but it does happen. And we definitely want this bottom left expansion. Well, it will be an expansion. It's technically belonging to the Protoss, really, and you're probably not necessarily supposed to take it, but I am going to take it. So here we go. Quick save begins now, and one thing I'll definitely do in future games is probably just A or 1, whatever it might be. 1, just more of that. Let's move down and get rolling, because I think we're safe for now. I think we're safe. Yes. I was tempted thinking about restarting the level again, because I know how I could perfect it, having some time to think about it, and do this way easier. And it would still involve trying to take this bottom left position. I would just do it really quickly, so I can sort of deal with the Protoss attacks that consistently come.
Detecting a Protoss presence in that direction. That path does not lead to a power cell.
He's like, don't go that way. And I'm like, no, I'm going this way. Deal with it. And I'm going to carry on spawning my little buddies in my base so they can deal with other Zerg attacks if I can get enough of them. And we're just going to keep bringing these up. Oh, thank you very much, Armadin. 300,000 views on Twitch, apparently. Well, what do you know? That's quite a lot, I suppose. So, cool. Thank you everyone for participating in that. I know this guy's going to be rebuilding, and there'll be... what the program does is it clearly spawns units here from time to time. The nasty ones, like the hybrid ones, which do quite a lot of damage on the west side. So my theory was to restart the game and do it really quickly, but I think I can be fine as long as I can get this expansion, hold on to it, and maintain this position. So the quicker I can get a whole bunch of towers here to essentially insta-kill whatever comes through, I might necessarily lose a building every now and then, but I think if I get enough cannon towers there, it's going to pay off in dividends with the resources I'm going to get from this expansion point. And then that also clears up those waves and makes my base safer. So now I'm dealing with the right-hand side. And then I also thought, should I take the Zerg base? And I thought, well, there's not really any need. I just need to make sure I've got at least one more base for the bit more resources that I need as I run out of units as I try to take these last 2 points. I mean, there's only 2 points on the map. It looks like nothing, but judging how yesterday was going, it was costing me everything to try to do it. Whoa, that one went a bit nastier. Oh, I see. That's because the units are spawned in, I think, anyway. I saw a hybrid there, but I'm not sure that's because of the spawn in or whether they were always there. I didn't notice them before. But either way, let's see if we can keep their attention. They do a lot of damage, as you can see. So we're going to try to... Oh, man. Pull them back from time to time. Like that. They're way easier to deal with. Except if I go too far back. And then sometimes it's just easier just to blink into them. That really messes them up. There you go. Get a bunch more units there. Okay. That didn't go too terribly. I think I can save it there. I did kill a hell of a lot. I lost a fair bit, more than I'd like, but... And we got a few units here. Oh, right, this is where things go wrong. Notice that I quick saved. I did that too often. I wish there was a quicker way to bring up the save panel, actually. I might even look into that. Just so I can quickly bring up the save panel, chuck down a 1 or a 2 or whatever it is, instead of using the quick save, because you only get one quick save. So we go to options, hotkeys. I never had much luck with this. You got quick save. I almost want to bring up an option that just goes straight to the save menu, but I doubt it. Mr. Masker is of course Starcraft. Yeah, this is the fastest gameplay speed you can do. I wouldn't do it any slower, because I'm doing it on the hardest mode anyway, so it would defeat the point doing it on slower. I don't think there's a way to activate the menu any quicker than F10. So that'll just have to do. So we can go back to 1, because the quick save is screwed. This is how I was screwing myself, is I quick saving. Well, that's too much damage. I already used my warping ability for units down here, so this base is just screwed. That's what was really hurting me the most this mission, is just misuse of quick save, I think. I could have made my life a lot easier if I was a bit more patient with the saving. So we're going to try to do that. Knowing that there's an attack coming at the top again, all units will be spawning up there. Again, I could get more gateways, but I'm being so sort of conservative with my... Oh, right, this is fairly far back. 87 food. I'm getting OCD about this now. It's beginning already. I want to see if I can come out of that with 89 food or 91. It's the longest load ever now, for some reason. There you go, 91 food. Makes a hell of a difference, that. Right, units, they're going to be spawning up here from time to time as we progress. Another quick save, because that gets past that nasty bit, and it gets rid of the crappy quick save that I made. Do I remove these? I might just remove these guys, because they were a slight pest. Some additional pylons is needed. Okay, that clears that. We'll get another pylon. Don't think it hurts too much to put a couple of shield batteries here if I know I'm getting attacked. And not... I was going to go crazy in the cannon towers, and what I would have done in future is just have all my cannon towers in the middle. But anyway, these are all things I would do if I was restarting the level, but I'm not doing that.
Hierarch, I am detecting a Protoss presence in that direction. That path does not lead to a power cell.
It does not indeed. You are correct. Whoa. I mean, I'm not that... I am that OCD in this case, but really I didn't need to quick load there. I could take the damage on that Stalker. It's not going to kill me. It's a lesson learned. Ain't none of us perfect. That's where they spawn in a load of units. So yeah, they do spawn in a bunch of units. So theoretically, those units should really roll out anyway. I shouldn't even need to go and try to beckon them in. So I'm waiting to see if they come. Have the healthier ones at the front for now. Well, they haven't moved out yet. So one more spawning. Additional pylon. Oh, wait. Just as I bloody look over. That's so typical. Okay, that'll do. I lost a fair few units there, but not too bad. Here's the attack going on over here. Cheeky circling. Always a cheeky circling. And now we can do the quick save and set up the next one too. So that I can quick save from now on and not feel punished. There's always a bloody circling that keeps coming up there and annoying, biting away at it. Leave it out, Mr. Circling. Leave it out. Those immortals are really nasty. Even when you're trying to micro versus them, they can still do so much damage. Just trying to pull them back just that little bit further. There we go. It's looking for that sweet spot. Okay. Might be getting to the point where I need to roll in a bit. Quick save initiated. This is a whole ton of units killed now. In fact, I can start bringing over a couple of probes, I think. And I'm probably just going to get impatient in a moment. Oh, maybe not. Wait, let them come. Oh, no, 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 no. I wanted them to keep coming. Oh, wow, those immortals just keep spawning. Where are they coming from? Tell you what I might do. Is I'm going to... Because there was about 5 or 6 immortals there, more than I was expecting. I dealt with 2, then like another 2, and then there's another 2, and one behind there in that attack as well. So I'm going to start spawning zealots at that bottom section. Get about 8 of them, chuck them up the ramp, and then just go for a bit of broke. Because like I say, I'm getting a little bit impatient. I'm killing more than enough units, and it's still not really getting me anywhere. So I'm not sure. Little skeptical. So let's get some zealots spawning in. Additional pylons, yeah, I've heard that one before. Probably a good way to get rid of all the unhealthy ones, generally speaking, is to just blink them to the back and then pull these all up again. We've got our zealots now. They're going to come in there. We're going to have a party. And we're going to move. We're probably going to have a circling attacking that pylon in a second, but whatever. I'm going to see how much damage I take doing this the lazy way. I think there's a better way. That obviously doesn't work, does it? It's very difficult to get into that base and be effective. I could still take over it, even just moving it, but I do need to pull those 5 or 6 immortals again and then go for it. And he probably will just almost instantly rebuild, but I've got to do it. I think I can still pull off more kills that way and lose less. Got to be tactical here, got to be tactical. So let's go get ourselves a stalker. Oh wait, never mind, he was just rolling out. This is where the zealots come in handy. Roll the zealots in, blink the stalkers in, try to pick off the immortals as much as frickin' possible, because they are crazy OP. Alright, that's good, that's good. See what I can pull back. It's kind of tricky trying to get the... Bunch of attacks there. A bit nasty. But not the worst position. Yep, pull those immortals in. Get the zealots to tank it a little bit. Need to construct additional pylons, which is good news because it means that I hadn't actually lost that many units. Okay, I'm wondering whether I can go in now. I might start proceeding. Yep, that looks good to me. That looks pretty good. I'm going to get a bunch of zealots. I'm going to send them down to this position just in case the enemy spawn a bunch of units on me instantly. And what happened to those probes? Did I send the probes down? Or maybe I didn't do it in this save. If the enemies spawn a bunch of units like immortals here, boom, zealots are here to intercept. Oh really, Blood Raw? I hadn't noticed those happening throughout this level. But thank you. Ah, there you go, there's the spawn. Let's bring in the zealots again. Can do a little bit of ganking from behind here. Right. So where's my cheeky probe? Let's get the buildings underway. We're going to spawn our pylons at the back here. And then we're going to go crazy on the cannons. Because they are going to spawn some nasty units in that could do a lot of potential damage. But we need to make sure that it's protected. And then a whole bunch of cannons still here. I could build closer here, but I want to build around here just in case for some reason units come up this ramp as well. I'm spending a lot of resources here, as you can see, and it's probably unnecessary to spend as many as I currently am. However, I think it's worthwhile because of that expansion. Like, that is an expansion. That is a lot of resources that I can have. As long as I maintain and hold on to it. So that's the main thing, really. Okay. That's now ours to hold on to. So I'm just going to go crazy in the Stalkers again. Now, one of the other strategies I had was to simply just build again, like here, a bunch of cannons, and then instead of like using Stalkers and that over and over and losing those, just keep bringing them into the cannons and the offensive batteries. That's how I was going to play it, and that's probably how I'm going to do this. I might be able to get away with building it all in one place, such as here, because I get attacked from a lot of places and just kind of pull them into here. But that might be a bit ambitious, otherwise it's going to be one here and like one here. But I might be able to get away with it. It's a shame it's doing my OCD in that I've got to build at this angle here, unless I do it like that. Do it. Do you mind? Ah! There we go, they spawned in. Hopefully these can hold. If not, then we'll spawn some zealots, rebuild a cannon tower, and just have the zealots in front. That was the other thing I meant to do, is put some zealots in front. And then they just kind of also soak up and stop the buildings from being destroyed, which is most annoying when that happens. Okay, so you guys are all happy doing what you're doing here. Looks like it. bring some more of these workers over. Fill that in. Simulators are never going out of business, I don't think. Or not off. It's going to take a while. I could go on the gateway patrol. It's not a terrible idea to start building gateways. Because, to be honest, I like gateways. Oh, this is getting pretty nasty now, the attacks over here. Pretty nasty indeed, I'd say. So I need to bolster up a few more units in my main base. Oh wow, they chased me all the way over here, that's handy. Trust that frickin' Baneling on 1 health. Also, it's a good thing for my shield batteries there because it helps the stalkers. They love it. Look at this cheeky guy. Doesn't even pull into the cannons. There we go. Oh, I know. I'm okay for now, thank you, Blood Rule, so you don't need to whisper me anymore. I'll work it out for myself. Unless I ask for help. This is a blind playthrough after all. It's supposed to be a little bit difficult. Okay, they're coming in again. Just spawn a couple more summits there. Just to keep these guys under control. Right. Time for another save, a solid save, since we know we're in a good position here. Doesn't look like I can pull these guys very far back. And the cannons are so far away, this just protects me from the right hand side, I suppose, whilst I'm doing this. Although that's quite nice. Good way to get rid of the immortals. I might just get a bunch more zealots in the next wave and just go for it, rather than constantly pulling back, because I think I'm pretty frickin' strong now. This is what you sometimes need to do, you just need to take a break. I spent 2 hours, I think, yesterday on this bloody level, and I didn't even really complete it. Well, obviously didn't complete it, I got like halfway there, got the idea of what I wanted it to do, but I come back and this is so much easier now. It's just what you sometimes need to do, is just take a break and come back to it. Here we go again with these guys, these jokers. I must admit, that is a mistake to leave this base so undefended. Okay, not so bad now. Oh shit, yeah, I hadn't cleared that area. Whoops. I didn't clear this area. My headset's not right there. Okay, well that deals with this crap. Because that's the worst thing, is you're trying to get other stuff done on the map and you keep getting these other distractions. Boom. We're good to go. Let's move into this. Let's stop dicking around. Let's go for broke. Hey, I'm going to mute you in a second, Blood Rule. I did tell you. People find that very annoying, including myself. Okay. That's that again, but they'll hold up. And this is now dealt with. Thank you very much. Stops those
We're
pesky
almost
Sergrins.
finished, Hierarch. The Spear of Adun is nearly online. Only one cell remains.
Enough. The end to the
Okay, there's
cycle
probably
of
another attack
infinite
coming.
madness has come. Cease your struggle against the salvation I bring.
To be fair, I could just ignore whatever he's doing, such as attacking my base here. And just, because I've got bases elsewhere, I don't have to care about that. My mission here is to just power up the warp gates and all of that. So god damn it, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, that's so many ultralisks. That's me getting super impatient. Looks like I lost my cybernetics core. I just want to see if I can just move into this now. That's a lot of that crap cleared up. Have a mana pylon. Oh, you're telling me it's going to survive on 1 health. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You couldn't make that shit up, could you? That doesn't take much to kill, and even then, it's still just left it with 24 health, really. Come on now. Let's stop dicking around. Let's stop making me load saves. It's not necessary anymore. You could quite easily let that 24 health go. Hey, Matt. Okay. That's the main objective. What was the other objective? Power up something. Was there some other gateway I was supposed to power up? Eh. I think there was actually. It was on the right-hand side, but who cares? Only if I get some sort of, you know, bonus points to build up a character or the Spear of Adun or whatever. Would I care? Wow. Let's not play that one again.
entering suspension so that they may serve as this vessel's army. Though it pains me greatly, I have begun severing their nerve cords. The ship's lower decks contain a star forge capable of constructing weapons of war. There is much to learn about this vessel. Its technology is ancient, yet highly advanced. We are aboard a relic from a glorious time, when our culture shined as a constellation. The celestial array has been updated, Hierarch. From here, you may select our next point of travel. With this vessel, we will avenge what has transpired, Karax, and we will free the Templar.
Damn straight. What do I think of the campaign so far? I'm not even that far in it. I'm only a few levels through the campaign, so it's hard to tell regarding the story. I like the Ceratol bits though. That's cool. So we've got Core Hall, Shakuras, Celestial, select destination. Shaka shaka. I'm going to go from left to right though, for my OCD nature.
Ire is lost once more. My great vision of reclamation left in ruins. This shall not stand. The Terrans of Korhal have in their possession the Zelnaga keystone, which Zeratul foresaw would lead to our salvation. Though I have not seen Commander Raynor in many solar returns, I believe he will give the keystone to us.
Or we will take it. Or Shaka.
The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss.
Tower
We
defense.
must reach them before Amon's armies.
Let's get ourselves some immortals, shall we? As soon as I can get air units, I'm just going air units every game. Mass carriers. Do it.
Protoss vessel. This is Commander James Raynor. Artanis? There. Ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Friend Raynor, you seem rather occupied.
Just another day at the office.
Who are these insurgents?
Call themselves Mobius Corps, an elite guard that used to work for Dr. Narud. They've been striking worlds throughout the sector, leaving few survivors. Each world attacked reported hybrid lethal.
Then truly, no world is beyond Amon's reach.
Reinforce those bulkheads. Reposition the Mark 7 Alpha. We need to form a battle line. They've overrun Sky Shield, our orbital defense platform. Looks like they destroyed its atmospheric stabilizers. It's falling fast. If it crashes, it'll obliterate August ground.
We will ensure that does not happen, Commander. Engage their fleet and keep their assault at bay.
Like old times, buddy. Like old times.
Feels like old times already.
Hierarch, before our armies engage the enemy, it would be wise to review our military capabilities within the War Council. Karax, even without the Kala's light, I can sense your sadness, your pain. Does the Spear of Adun bring you no joy? That is just it, Hierarch. Without the Kala, it is as if I am blind. I cannot sense your feelings, know the true depth of your thoughts. I cannot call upon the surety of other phase-smiths. I am alone. I feel the isolation as well, as though thrashing within the vacuum of space. But you are not alone, brother. To think, the Dark Templar have endured this existence all this time. The days ahead will not be easy. We may not have the Kala to rely on, Karax, But we still stand as one. We will endure. There is no other option.
Damn straight. I do agree. What's the... Let's have a chat with
Seems
Jim.
fate has drawn us together once again, James Raynor.
I'd call it luck.
Luck is a concept that is purely human in origin. We Protoss see the synchronicity of events and know there is a grander design behind them.
It don't matter how you see it. The result's the same. So what brought you all the way out here, Artanis?
Zeratul believed that the artifact in your possession, the keystone, he called it, could guide us to the Zelnaga.
Where's Zeratul now?
The Dark Prelate fell on Ire. His last hope was that I would continue his quest and find a way to stop Amon.
Damn it. Always knew there was only one way this quest of his was gonna end.
His loss is great. I know you called him friend.
I went through hell to get that artifact because of his damned fool prophecies. Lost a lot of good men. If he wanted you to have it, take it. It's yours. Right now, though, we got a city to save.
Am I able to grow a nice beard, real fresh prince? No! I can't. I can get fairly good goatee bum fluff, though. But that's about it. I don't actually grow a beard.
Sky Shield's in serious trouble, old buddy.
Probably another 20 years and I might be able to.
August Grad's gonna take a nuclear-sized impact. Mobius Corps soldiers are on the platform now, and those guys are suicidal. Rather die than let us stop them.
Suicidal, huh? Alright. So we're supposed to go to the... well... the archives is going to take a long time to load. Maybe not, actually. That just shows us what we've done so far. So Unity is the cinematic. Foraya, that's a mission. Grown Shadow, again, Ceratol. And then the Spear of Adun. So 3 out of 19. Oh, that's interesting. Let's know how much I've got to go. So back on that one. Let's go to the bridge. Oh no. Review your next mission or travel to a new location. So I can't do the... oh, this is the bridge, sorry. Apologies. War cancel then.
A preserver, released from stasis. She still bears her nerve cords. She is tethered to the collar.
Hold. I am Roana, Grand Preserver of the Valari, and your War Council advisor. You must be the Executor in command.
You are not possessed by the Dark One. How is this possible?
I feel darkness lingering at the edges of my every thought, but I am not corrupted. Preservers of my station have trained to control the Kala's every ripple. I assure you, I will stave off this evil and serve you better by doing so. As all preservers, I hold the memories and personalities of Protoss prior to my submission to stasis. This will allow me to contrast your tactical decisions with those of past executors. From this chamber, you'll be able to make all military allocations.
I am Artanis, Hierarch of the Daylon. I lead all that is left of our civilization. Your memories are indeed of use, Roana. But make no mistake. If you fall to this corruption, I will not hesitate to destroy you.
It is understood. I am prepared for the Firstborn's darkest hour. Come, let me show you what may be done here.
Very dramatic.
The assembly panel awaits, Hierarch. We may begin whenever you are ready.
Let's have a chat
I
first.
have heard only tales of the Grand Preservers. I did not expect to encounter one aboard this vessel.
That is not surprising, Hierarch. My sisters and I are unique. Trained from birth to master every intricacy of the Kala. I have experienced its true depth, plunged the infinite spectrum of emotion and memory. It is because of this gift we were selected to enter stasis, so that we may guide you in our most dire hour.
Your sisters were aboard the other Ark ships? Then they...
Are one with the Kala, fallen during the Zerg invasion of Ire. I know this. I feel the tragedy that has befallen us, more deeply than you may realize.
A terrible burden has been laid upon you, Roana.
Yet it is my fate to bear it. A fate foreseen by the same minds that constructed this vessel. I trust in their wisdom, Hierarch. I will serve my purpose, much as you must serve yours. The assembly panel allows you to customize your army based on the Protoss technology we encounter. Select a warrior category to begin. Now you may choose one of the two factions for use in upcoming battles. These assignments are not permanent and can be altered as our combat needs change.
The Shadow Guard waits.
That's pretty good. Stun. I think stun is overpowered. Especially when you have large armies. And it's good for sort of controlling the amount of damage you take. Even though the whirlwind's amazing.
The Shadow Guard wait. We are the blades of iron. The Shadow Guard waits.
So I've just got this highlighted. I guess that means that's what they're using at the moment. And then that's another one I can do. So I don't need to click OK. Oh, shield regeneration. I like that already. After teleporting. Oh my god, you get Dragangs. It's so tempting to go for Dragoons just because of how cool they sound. They got more damage, range, but I don't think they're going to move like Stalkers do. Stalkers are really good for like hit and run type attacks. Otherwise I'd just build Immortals instead of Dragoons, to be honest with you. Ah, screw it. I'll go with Dragoons because when do you get to play Dragoons, to be quite frank? I guess that's that then. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Hello, Dipetron. Let's get onto that mission. So, hitting that. Expect these pesky buggers. Oh, you can complete it in... Don't let it go below 4 minutes. So what was I supposed to do again? Stabilize the platform. Oh, give me an idea when I get in there. Matt, control your spoilers, boy. Again, I haven't seen anything. I'm trying to avoid spoilers if I can. And others might have not seen it as well. Well, there you go. That's the thing that makes bonus objectives worth doing now. I don't think they mattered before the Spear of Doom, but things like that will give you more Solarite, which can be used to power up the Spear of Doom, which sounds like something... Oh no. That's just the thing that you can build with in the game. I suppose that's still important, but I thought it's something that will affect the campaign. Like if you get more Solarite, you can then upgrade your warriors with an extra 10 health, for example. So then it's really important.
This ain't good. Sky Shield's not gonna last much longer. At this rate, we've got maybe 10 minutes left till it lands smack dab on our capital.
Your suspicions were correct, Commander. Mobius Core is disabling the platform's atmospheric stabilizers as we speak. The damage appears repairable, Hierarch.
Yeah, assuming Mobius Core leaves anything left to repair. Bertandus, if you can clear out those troops, my boys can patch up those stabilizers. That should buy us some extra time.
We must move quickly. It will take the combined power of all 5 stabilizers to halt the platform's descent.
It's one of these platform ones again. Dragoons!
The central stabilizer is nearby. Securing it first
Centaurians!
gives us a staging ground to assault the other 4.
What? Hang on a second, did that just say it stuns for 2.5 seconds? And nearby you, that's super overpowered. The whirlwind's good, but that is... What? A super mega stun, that's crazy. I will take that. I think I'll try to get some units out first. Let's get our dragoons. Which are S. Oh, right, maybe not then. Let's just go heavy on the Centaurians since gas is something I need to build up to first.
Mobius Core is moving against us. Karax, activate the Spear of Adun's weapons cluster.
Where? Tell me where.
Bombardment systems online. Prepare for orbital strike.
Oh, well. Now you're talking. See, this is overpowered, this is. This is what you need to worry about, aliens, really. It's not them invading, it's just destroying us from space. Yeah, you know you're screwed.
Orbital strikes can now be fired from the Spear of Adun's command panel, Hierarch.
Hmm. Okay, it doesn't quite give everything, but... Oh, they bloody healed up! Well, a lot of them did. Let's go for it, lads. Also, that's stun, bro. That's insane! I think... I don't even know if I'd bother with dragoons. Other than needing
Its pulse
range
will slowly
units.
damage our shields. We should destroy it if possible. Completing bonus objectives will allow me to improve the Spear of Adun's power level in the future.
Power level.
Durability calculations updated. Commander,
Does sound like a
orbital
permanent
construction
thing, so that's
vehicles
important.
can begin the repairs.
Thanks, Artanis. My boys are putting a sensor tower here. Should alert you if Mobius Core swings through this area.
Oh, they sound so fucking cool, don't they? They're pretty slow though. That's one of the things I was concerned about. Can stun mechanical units as well by the looks of it.
My conjecture was correct. These solar light reactors can be used to improve the solar core's energy output. I detect 2 more of these devices on the platform. If possible, you should seek them out.
You require more visible gas. I walk the shadowed path. Eternally resolute.
Mobius Corps is mobilizing an attack against our nexus point. Rally our defenses.
He awaits our charge. I walk the shadowed path. Your command is
I don't actually have a playthrough of StarCraft 1 on YouTube. I tried to find it, but I don't think I do. I always thought I did. I remember playing it. Not even that long ago, but
Mobius Corps is deeply entrenched.
certainly don't remember having a playthrough of it or finding a playthrough for it.
Sky Shield's descent is rapidly approaching critical. We must repair a stabilizer, quickly.
Alright. Well, the webcam blocking the time counter. That's a fair enough point. The webcam is always going to be a problem, isn't it, with these kind of things?
Revising durability estimates.
Nice work. Got a repair crew inbound. Heads up. Looks like Mobius Corps is starting to reinforce the stabilizer.
Hmm. It's just no real good place to put it. Maybe I'll just stick it down here for now. Screw it.
Expect some heavier resistance.
eternally resolute.
Thinking about it, I should have used the orbital strike versus the tanks earlier, because the tanks did a lot of damage to me. It's alright. This mission doesn't seem anywhere near as difficult as the one beforehand. I think it's more of an A move type attack mission. I thought they might attack, that's why I put a bunch of gateways at the front. I wanted to get some cannon towers there first though, but...
Warping aboard the Solarite reactor now.
There's a lot to deal with though. Okay, I can go back. Let's see how long ago that was. That's probably just what happened now. Fuck you! What, the dragoon death sound? Yeah, I can hear that. I don't know if that's true, but you could perceive it that way. But they're saying fuck you.
Revising durability estimates.
Nice work. Got a repair crew inbound. Heads up. Looks like Mobius Corps is starting to reinforce the stabilizers. Expect some heavier resistance.
That'll do it. Yeah, low graphical settings, because otherwise I can't really even do this. Look at him, he almost made it all the way through there. I thought the game sound might be a bit loud enough as it is. Maybe the music's too loud.
Open the Solarite reactor now.
Not too much, because it is pretty noisy.
If we do not repair Sky Shield soon, we will be unable to stop its descent.
Certainly can't micro Dragoons very often. They do hit like a truck though.
Gotcha.
But I'd probably still play Stalkers, because they suit my style a lot more.
Man, you're sure pissing Mobius Core off. A lot of troops guarding the stabilizers. Make sure you got enough forces to engage.
Well, that didn't go so well. Good siege machines though, aren't they, really? To a degree. Can't fucking move them back though, so sluggish.
Nice work cleaning out that base, Artanis. Raiders, let's keep this ground secure.
God, sluggish. Sluggy.
Impact imminent. I recommend repairing a stabilizer as soon as possible.
Yeah, Dragoons do seem pretty bad. I like them, but they seem bad. They can't even land if I keep getting in their face. It's pretty nice.
Time is nearly gone. We must secure a stabilizer quickly. The final Solarite reactor is being warped aboard now. I will begin.
Yeah, that's
installing
fine. I
it
got
as
this.
soon as possible.
I'll have to find out whether that can hurt me.
Durability.
These guys are so fucking tough.
Only one stabilizer still remains in enemy hands.
Oh
You
yeah,
must
they do
make
have a
haste.
stabilizer. Well, what do you know? That was me thinking this was dealt with. Oh, that's a big army. Try to stay away from that one if you can. Might not have a choice. Oh well. There goes probably most of my army. I'll not try harding this as much as I was the last level, because I feel like I can kind of attack move this one a bit more. Probably just shouldn't have fought them in the first place.
Impact coming shortly. We should secure another stabilizer.
Yeah, I know. I know. Just a move, to be honest, that. Oh, shit. Air. Air is a slight problem. But not versus cannons, apparently. Look at that. Beast mode. Okay, let's go take care of business. I'm gonna do one of my units just to see if it hurts him. Don't think that did, but he moved so far. So it's interesting to see there's probably like a 0.5 second delay on that. So you could move out of its way.
Hierarch, we are running out of time. We must reclaim the stabilizer now.
Yeah, they're really clunky to move, the Dragoons. Righto. I might not be powerful enough to take this on again. It's close. Well, 26 seconds, so may as well just go A move this. After that tank goes down. Oh, never mind. Not A move this. I've got to clear these guys. Best be quick about it. How's that for timing? I think I got all the bonus missions complete, didn't I?
Stabilized, and Mobius Core is retreating.
Admiral Horner will take
I must have done.
from here. Gotta say, I owe you big time for this one, partner.
Was there any way to know if I did? Bonus objective reward, 15 possible. Well, there you go. That's good. It lets you know. Let's see what Solarite does then, and whether I care that much about bonus objectives. I'm guessing that I do, because I explained earlier that if it's something permanent that continues throughout the campaign, you're obviously going to want to do the bonus objectives then to give yourself the most chance.
That's a hell of a
Especially.
thing your boys did, Artanis.
Hang on a second.
Sky Shield is back online. We're about to call down the cavalry.
We will join you on the surface and extract the keystone.
I got some bad news for you. Seems our friends below had the same idea. While we were fighting to get planetside, the Imperial Palace was raided. Security data indicates the keystone was taken. My mama used to have a saying, when it rains, it floods.
I am uncertain as to how this saying is helpful, friend Raynor.
Me either. Wait a minute. I'm getting intel. A Mobius Core evac team is headed toward Bennett Port. They got the keystone.
We shall not let them escape. The solar core requires your attention, Hierarch. Please visit it at your earliest convenience.
Well, I suppose now is the earliest convenience.
The solar matrix core. Truly an impressive sight. The synthetic star. Imagine what went into its creation. This chamber provides power to the Spear of Adun and all its systems. Its radiance even contributes nourishment for our warriors. How long until it can bring its tactical systems online? System analysis has begun, but the star has lain dormant for an eon. It will take time and a powerful ignition catalyst like Solarite to restore it to full capacity. Solarite? The Firstborn haven't utilized Solarite in millennia. This vessel is ancient, Hierarch. We will need to exhaust even unconventional resources if we are to bring it to bear.
Better be able to control that gravity, otherwise you're going to be in trouble.
Acquire what you need. Very well. You may begin augmenting the solar core whenever you are ready. Select the core to start reviewing your options. You look different, Phase Smith. Ah, you must be referring to these mechanical arms. I constructed them to improve my efficiency while running the solar core. So far, they have been quite helpful.
The next Rory Swan.
You look different. Ah, you so far. This array displays an overview of the Spear of Adun's weapon and support systems. Each system can only be configured to have one active ability at a time. You may select different abilities to complement your tactical decisions in different battles, Hierarch. Our current available Solarite is displayed here. Any leftover Solarite can be routed to our auxiliary systems. You may begin diverting Solarite now.
Provides extra supply at the start of each mission, reducing the need to build pylons. Requires 5 Solarite per level. Reduces the time required to warp structures onto the battlefield. I'd say getting off to a good start is pretty important. So, how much extra supplies do you get? I suppose it's relative to the mission itself. What else could we get? Increase the structure's unit warp in and research speeds by 1000%. That's pretty impressive. Create free temporal fields that freeze enemy units and structures in time. Well, that's super overpowered. That's super overpowered. Dealing damage is awesome, but if you have an army and you can just freeze the enemy units, I assume you could do damage to them? Let's find out. Destroys the target area with powerful laser beams, dealing massive damage, so that's obviously going to be better, isn't it? And quickly warps in a pylon with 2 melee warriors and 2 ranged to any... Oh, that's cool. You get units for free. Is that it? Oh, I thought maybe it gives you extra resources for some reason in my head. Extra supply. Oh, that's not a big deal. Pylons aren't exactly frickin' expensive. I'd rather just spend on these, but since I've got to spend on something, and then I can take it off. Screw it, that'll do it.
I must remind you, our sacred law, the Debu, clearly forbids us to interfere with lesser beings, unless there is a direct threat to the Empire. Your choice to aid these Terrans is perplexing.
Why do you assume that they are lesser beings, Roana?
I do not make an assumption. gaze upon them. Unsophisticated, primitive. They communicate through orifices, mouths.
Many, including myself, once thought as you do. But I have seen their nobility.
Is this
In time,
Alagon
will also.
from World of Warcraft? See your world through my eyes.
It's looking bad, Artanis. A lot of dead people down there. We gotta take these bastards out.
What could have led these Terrans to come under Amon's thrall?
They were assigned to some top-secret details, running security at Dr. Narud's hybrid research labs. After Valerian re-established the government, the Mobius Foundation went dark. Last transmissions were chaotic, crazed. Next thing we know, the attack started.
Then Amon has turned them into his slaves. An army. They are dangerous, but they are only the start of the war to come.
You always were the optimistic sort.
Okay, Artanis, tell me about you.
Amon sent Mobius Corps to slaughter the Terrans, just as he uses the Protoss against each other.
Mobius Corps is making their way to Bennett Port with the artifact. We gotta stop them before they get away with it.
Wasn't I supposed to get the Immortal from the last mission? I suppose this is what you get once you've done Core Hole. So maybe each place that you go to has 2 to 3 missions. So this is like the final part of Core Hole, and then we move on to the next one. That's what I'm thinking. So you only get that Immortal on the last mission, probably. Oh, he's a big guy. Those hands don't look very practical. What happens when there's no wars left and he's destroyed everything? He's got these big clunky hands that he can't do anything. He's certainly not going to become a carpenter, is he?
Welcome to Bennett Port.
Cheers.
What's left of it. Mobius Corps has entrenched themselves here to keep us from the artifact. Valerian's setting up his base now. Once he gets...
Raynor, what is happening?
The hybrid are channeling void energy into the keystone. The resulting psionic disruption has overwhelmed the Terrans.
Deploy our immortals. We need heavy assault to protect these Terrans until the disruption subsides.
See, that's the stun we're after. Butt scratcher doesn't sound like a good occupation.
That's 2 I owe you, Artanis. Felt like I was losing my damn mind.
The keystone is recharging, Commander. They will surely activate it again soon. We must reclaim it.
You ain't kidding. Let's lock and load, partner.
Minsk is there. Let's get that keystone. Okay, 1. Alright, it's 300, 114. There's the keystone. Attacks are coming from up here,
We can construct immortals
and I
from
can
the
come out
robotics
down
facility.
here.
They are quite effective at sieging enemies or defending our allies.
All right. My boys are taking this...
Oh shit, I still have Dragoons.
Once you got
Never
your
mind.
defenses in place,
Centurions are
bring
called
the
now.
heat.
I need to get 1 or 2 Centurions, or always have Centurions, because that stun is insane. Like I say, it's stun broken as hell. And since that freezes enemy units, I assume it doesn't freeze my own units.
Disruption has hit my forces
Hey,
hard.
Phaleron.
Taken heavy casualties.
Valerian.
We're going to need more time to establish our fortifications. Do what you can to keep them at bay.
Already on it. Your position will be secure till they fire off that keystone again.
Oh look, he's all down here. So I guess we just go east. If they're protecting those 2 angles. Recover the keystone.
Hierarch, several of our Dominion research facilities are reporting that they are under attack. If you can rescue them, I'll return any Protoss technology they've collected to you.
We have liberated a Dominion facility.
Can't believe we made it out alive.
Hey guys.
Some of our medics will stay behind in case you need them.
Oh, I see. So you just go back to heal. Ooh, yeah. Terran are pretty nasty versus Immortals. So Immortals are amazing, but versus mass Marines and fast firing units, it's not the best. Let me out!
Keystone is reaching full power, Hierarch. We will need to defend our allies from the hybrid once more.
I wonder if the mechanical units can be healed then. Doesn't look like it. Hey, no need to be nasty. Oh, okay. Yeah, Cellars can be healed, but not the mechanical ones. That's what I was saying. Thank you, Blood Rule, once again. Whoa! Oh, do you? Do you feel my presence? Oh, wait, here we go. Imbalance. Oh, I get freaking 2 of them? Alright, let's see if I can freeze one of my own units here. I get 3! Now that is imbalanced. They still seem to be able to attack, though. They just can't move. So it's not quite as OP as I was hoping it would be. They're still good. Like, they can't move for ages there. That's pretty big, that is. For missions where you just need to buy yourself more time.
Forces are ready. The Dominion is engaging Mobius Corps.
Mobius Corps has turned their sights upon our nexus. Prepare for battle.
All will worship or be forever silent.
Get stunned. I'm aware of the gateway issue, and I will be working on it. Which is why I built this here. I want to get gateways and then like cannons and all of this kind of stuff. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, that's annoying. That's going to kill my OCD. Gateways in front of that. I don't think Chrono Boost stacks, does it? How fast is that researching? No, you can't do it anyway.
The Keystone is about to emit another disruption nova. The The Terrans will be incapacitated while the disruption is active.
Keystone's disruption is also affecting the Mobius core. We should attack them once our allies are safe.
So you're saying we should use that to our advantage? Is that what you're telling me?
Thanks for the help, Artanis.
No, no Warcraft 3 today whilst I'm trying to master the Starcraft 2 and complete this. It must be done. Oh yeah, shit. I'm gonna need some range units. Damn it, no stalkers, bro. Have fun versus this. They can still burst through the cannons, unfortunately. Did a slack job there. I am disappointed.
Keystone is reaching full power, Hierarch. We will need to defend our allies from the hybrid once more.
Gotta wreck those Terran in a moment. This is the moment we've been waiting for. The stun of truth. Okay, here we go. Slaughter them! Oh, I can't use it. I need to be able to see. I can tell where they are on a mini-map, but... this will be easy. Get a bit ahead of yourself, aren't you? Trying to get to the keystone.
Dark there for a while. Good thing you've got our backs.
Dominion SCVs, establish a fortification line here. Marines, push the battle line forward.
This mission seems super easy. Not sure why you guys are worried about me having to reset this. Like I say, I don't think I'm going to come across a mission as difficult as that one I had earlier. And that wasn't that hard once I took a day off, basically came back at it the next day.
Thank heavens. Almost everyone died. Just a few medevacs left. I'll send them to support the Emperor's forces.
The Emperor. Why is the hybrid there? When the Terran is still there? Oh, never mind. I forgot to get Zealots though. Gotta have those stunners in my team. Those stunning guys. I like getting a pylon. I like me a pylon.
I expect it will fire again soon.
I'm not even... Well, actually, if I'm quick enough here, I might be able to just
Broken their defenses.
maybe ignore
Bunkers out there.
the hybrids and just go straight for the keystone. Because it depends how quickly it is until they destroy things, but anyway. I think I can just ignore them. So they come from there. I could probably kill them on the way, but part of me almost wants to deliberately ignore them. Plus I can use the overpowered temporal field. Like, I'm done now. Bonus objective is done. So what we do... Well, this actually makes it easier because I don't have to fight all of them. Oh, never mind, hang on a second. Freezes enemy units and structures in time. What does that mean, then, if it doesn't stop them on the spot? Oh well, fuck it. I'm not exactly sure what that means. What's the logic of that, then? It says it freezes them, but it didn't. They moved out of it. Let's test it with this one. What, it just slows them down? That's not freezing. Freezing is where they can't move.
The hybrid's assault. Continue onward, warriors.
Oh, right. Well, that's cheating then. Being heroic. I guess this base looks a little bit overpowered, so... We'll just camp here until the next disruption, I guess. And then just go for it, because it's done, really. The hybrids are annoying. They do take a while to kill. I couldn't stop them or slow them and move past them like I wanted to. Even though they were blocking anyway, so I wouldn't have really been able to do it. And this is the part where we move back before I suicide.
Doesn't get any easier. Time to take them out.
Take him out. I'm running away, mate. Hello, oh, yeah. There's no reload. This is easy. You just wait for the next disruption and you go for broke. There'll be a whole ton of annoying, whatchamacallums, hybrids, but it's fine. This is a pretty big Terran force, though. I should really not be using my army here. Let them kill the other Terrans. That's a lot. I think I aggroed basically a lot of the stuff from the main base, because this seems like more than what probably should be pushing. If I was just to hazard a guess. Moving from the lower side, you say? Well, that's cheating, that is. I think I can take them. I'm that kind of stubborn player that'll do it. I'll take them all down. And those bloody medics, as if I'm going to pull back over here to heal a couple of fucking sellers. Like, yeah, I can move them back, but I can't be bothered with that. Don't be silly now. Trying to use up my resources as much as possible.
Hierarch, I'm detecting a significant energy spike. I expect the keystone will emit another disruption nova soon.
I suspect so as well. Alright, let's roll out. Can't I just right move to it? Like, who cares about you, buddy? Like, you do seem like a big guy and everything, but we just got to destroy this, haven't we? It can't have that much health. Wah! Freeze them.
Well, that did it. We pushed Mobius core back. Damn. Look at this place.
What did we do?
Tear into the city like this.
Ooh, cinematic. I'll take the webcam off for you. It's Arthas. Frostmourne hungers.
Did you know this warrior?
No. But I know his story. I know all their stories.
of them ever think it'll end like this. Reports been coming in from all over. Dominion worlds overrun. Outposts destroyed. A lot more dead boys out there. Warriors.
Death is the fate of all warriors. A fate we too may soon embrace.
Fate ain't written, Artanis. Way I see it, if Zeratul believed you could make a difference in all this, then this fight's just begun.
It is your custom to shake the hand of a friend, is it not?
Give him hell, Artanis.
It's kind of hoping for a bro fist, but a handshake will do. It's quite good how they've done those cinematics, because it's not full-on cinematic. It's their like in-game cinematic, but they've put in elements in the background that look a bit more sort of like painted and rendered. Interesting how they've done that. Apparently I got a shitload of achievements for that one. Guess I'm immortal, huh? Okay. Hello. What's this Spear of Adun up to now? What's going on in the world of Spear of Adun? Oh.
Roana. Preserver. Roana.
Artanis.
Boss fight Inc.
Amon.
Now she'll snap out of it.
Your doubt, your fear. You were so alone. Mewling in the darkness led to me release you. All of you from the suffering of this life.
Yeah, she's still fine.
The infinite cycle of strife and anguish is at an end.
Your words are little more than poison, Amon. Your actions bring nothing but death.
They bring purpose, an end to a cycle none within had chosen. Your resistance will only bring unneeded suffering.
Sounds a bit like Archimond. Told you she'd snap out of it.
It has passed, Hierarch. Pain is gone.
Do you see now why you must separate from the Kala? Its light has faded.
I will keep him at bay. I will endure. I have felt his rage, seen his truth.
If you will not sever your connection to the Kala, then you will be contained, kept in stasis.
I will preserve the Kala however I must. If I must endure imprisonment, so be it.
Lock her up, boys. Okay, what's up, Carrix?
Look here, Hierarch. This material self-regenerates. It is no wonder the research of the Terrans claimed it to be from a recent epoch. My projections place it at several billion years old, if not more.
Zeratul's vision said that this keystone can guide us unto hope. What do you think it means?
Yes, guide us. It is a code wanting to be cracked. The keystone seems to be able to manipulate energies, but that may not be its sole purpose. I believe it stores its origin point within.
Its origin point.
Yes, I promise you, I will find out how this will lead us to the Zelnaga.
Redouble your efforts, Karax. There is little time.
Just made me wonder how valuable that keystone is if it's a few billion years old. And then I started thinking about, well, if that's the case, technically the planet itself is obviously, you know, several billion years old. And I was just thinking, well, how much of that is recent because of obviously the surface area being recently overturned in generations, such as soil, etc. So if you go down to caves, like I'm talking underground, but how far underground do you have to go before you come across a cave that, for example, is billions of years old? Most curious about that. I want to Google it, but I've got to continue this. That keystone belongs in a museum, Dad. Yeah, I get your reference. Scott Johnson chats about it all the time. Doesn't look like I got that many extra ones, unless I get rid of that. So the temporal field was a disappointment. I like the 200 damage. That's got to be better. So that's 600 damage versus a potential 500 damage at most. And what was this deal? This is tech. Quickly warps in a panel with 2 melee warriors and 2... That seems overpowered. Like I could either do a bunch of damage or get units for free. That's insane. That's the one to go for. Shut the fuck up, Blood Roar. That's the one to go for. Let's get rid of those dragoons. As cool as they sound. That's so good.
I return to serve. Adun Toridas.
Ooh.
Adun Toridas.
That's like a cross between a mortal and dragoon. Shadow cannon deals heavy damage to enemy ground or air units. But it's not probably going to have the shield that the immortals have, which is kind of why you get them in the first place. But to be fair, depending on how much... oh no, hang on a sec, that's a cooldown ability. That could be really good though for missions where you have to kind of nuke something down. You just run in there, do all of their abilities at the same time. It's like Warcraft 3. Oh, well, I've got to try them out, haven't I? That's the whole point. Solar Core. War Cancel.
The War Council awaits you, Hierarch.
Aren't you supposed to be in stasis? Like, properly frozen. I guess that's a cheat version of stasis.
Hey there, your royal nest.
It's Rory!
Man, this is weird. I've never talked to no Protoss before. Hey.
If I have learned one thing,
He said
from
A
your commander,
without moving his mouth.
it is that we are not so different, Rory Swan. Continue your report.
It's Rory.
Right. So the artifact, the keystone thingy's all yours. We're in the middle of transmitting all our data to your engineer.
You have my thanks. Please
Is he
relay
from
my
Boston?
appreciation to Commander Raynor.
Hey, you got it, Skippy.
Skippy?
Rory, you're so damn good. Oh my goodness. That is why Rory Swan is the best character in the Starcraft 2 universe, without a doubt. Skippy. Back in a month. Alrighty, alrighty. I told you that would be the last mission in Core Hole. Yes, of course I wash hands. I always wash hands. I'm probably one of the few people on this planet that do fucking wash their hands. Shakuras.
Zeratul, old friend. I have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon, the Nerazim of Shakuras.
Void rays. That's tempting.
To the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Is Glacius the Void Rays then?
As Hierarch,
Oh, Sentry.
I was made aware of a location where our Kalai
Yeah. Let's go. This is what makes it feel like a campaign, is doing this. This is why Wings of Liberty was so good. With the battle cruiser.
Shakuras is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Oi oi.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our shadow guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
Why is there two of her? Like one large one that's slightly off the screen.
Matriarch, my Templar inbound.
Can't tell if that's a deliberate thing or a glitch.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Ire when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the Kala to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded, at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted. I've been trying to isolate the major population centers in need of evacuation. The Zerg signatures far outnumber those of the Protoss, but most of the survivors seem to have gathered within Talametros. There must be Nerazim phase-smiths you know among them. Those who stayed behind. I am not seeing any Protoss life signs from within the engineering base, Hierarch. Then they have met their fate. Or perhaps they fought their way to safety. The Dark Templar do not follow our caste system. Some of their faith-smiths are trained warriors, skilled as any of ours. That does give them an advantage I had not realized. But then, our people are very different. Of course, Hierarch.
Yeah, we're good on that. And we're good on the War Council. Yeah.
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver.
First you consort with those Terrans, and now the Fallen Ones? It is heresy. You must know this.
The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the aeon of strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For
so sworn to preserve our history, Roana. How can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
Jeez. Not only is she racist, she's like, I don't know, she's just got a lot of problems, isn't she, really? Just can't get with the times.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Telemetros. Our evacuation is already in great peril.
They look so
The
cute.
raid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch.
When they're that small, they look so cute. So, download it, drop below 2000 live, free all the Protoss launch bays before the last Void Thrasher appears. That sounds like something you'd have to do as a bonus anyway. Although, to be fair, you've got to do it within a time limit. Okay, those Zergs ain't so cute. Not as cute as the little ones that were dancing around just beforehand. The hell is that thing in the middle? Is that like a gigantic Zerg? Looks like it. Yeah. It looks like a Malachi from League of Legends, like the giant tree. At least the face part does.
Shakuras teams with Amon Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
Remember when roaches were one food? Those were the days.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
Unless there's a scout nearby.
These vaults hold the sole red reserves that power Telemetros. You may claim them with our blessing, Hierarch.
Yay!
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position.
Oh, there we go. Where's Malachi?
By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Oh!
Must slay it before it destroys the conduit. Strike as one, Templar.
That means we become power overwhelming. Oh yeah, he's a big guy.
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
So how do I deal with that? Are those Q or O? D? Double Ds.
Be careful. The spore crawlers and
Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention like a knob.
Slay them first.
I think I can probably just get enough Dark Templar to kill everything. They are pretty overpowered, like the amount of damage they do.
Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are...
This might be quite far back, this quick save. I bet it's right at the start. Dagnabbit. Better not be. But it probably is.